Another movement that I would like to work on is the sit-up. If you go to a gym and you don't have anyone with you, you don't have anywhere to put your toes to do a sit-up, it can be a little difficult. Plus, if you're just starting, maybe those are just too difficult for you to begin with anyway. So one thing that's helpful is an ab mat sit-up. Ab mats help your range of motion, it helps your speed in a sit-up, and it helps just take that tension from your lower back so you're not just using that, you're focusing more on your core. Also, it makes it a little easier to do just by yourself because you're only using your own momentum and you don't need anyone to hold your feet. Behind you. You're going to have your feet in a butterfly-like position. That's your bottoms of your feet are going to face each other and your knees are going to go down. I'm going to start here. I'm going to lay back, have my hands overhead, and then I'm going to throw my hands up and at least touch my toes, if not touching a line of which was predetermined in front of you. So hands overhead, up, throw those arms up, keep those knees down, and you can get a lot of repetitions here. So that's how to do a sit-up. Now, if that is a little advanced for you and your core still needs a little bit more work before getting to that point, that's totally fine. A reverse sit-up is very, very powerful when it comes to gaining the muscles in that area and then also activating those muscles correctly. So my feet would be on the ground and my back would be on the ground as well. I really want to focus on this lower back area being completely on the ground, and a hand wouldn't be able to shove its way through. If a hand is able to shove its way through, you really need to focus on really clenching that core, act like someone's going to come and punch you right in the stomach. You really want to activate those muscles, and then you can bring your knees in, keeping that back on the ground at all times. It may look easy, but it's surprisingly more challenging than it looks. If both knees are challenging for you to keep that lower back on the ground, then maybe just focusing on one leg at a time, bringing that knee up one knee at a time is good too. Either keep one and then the other, or do the same amount of repetitions on one side as you do the other. So that's a good way to modify an ab mat sit-up. Now, if that is a little easy for you and you're looking for a challenge, something a little bit more advanced, a really fun sit-up is an atomic sit-up, and that uses a plate, a bumper plate. So the heavier the plate, kind of the easier. So we're going to be throwing this plate overhead. I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to kind of hug this plate to my chest. I'm going to stand in front of a mat. I'm going to then slowly get into a squat, roll down onto the mat, use the plate overhead, and then throw myself up, and then press the plate at the top. So it's almost like you're kipping yourself up, but you're using the momentum of the plate, and that's where picking the right weight of a plate will help. Again, sometimes a lower plate will help if your upper body strength isn't there yet, but then it can be more challenging because it's not going to help you get back up, whereas more weight would actually help you get back up from that bottom of the movement. So again, we're going to do that again. Get down into the squat, roll back, use those abs to get up, then press that plate forward. Just like that. That's a super fun one. I really like those atomic sit-ups, and it's kind of like a full range of motion and full body movement. So if you have any questions or comments about ab mat sit-ups or atomic sit-ups, please comment below, or please visit my website. It's Worthwild Lifestyle. That's Worth, W-I-L-D, lifestyle.com. We have plenty of blogs to answer any questions about any other movements. We have recipes and habit tips and tricks, and you can answer any questions or possibly get any of your answers there as well. So we hope to see you there soon. Thanks.